It's your favorite anime YouTuber, for real. I don't even know what this channel is anymore. Anyways, the second half to Tohai, Frozen Over Mahjong Tiles. Bro, this show just gets funnier and funnier. Like, I swear, they try way too hard to be edgy. Like, they want to be Akagi so bad, and they just do a horrible job. Like, I don't know if this is season 2 or maybe this is towards the end of season 1. I don't remember, but I just I just remember freaking this girl, right? She's got the ability to read minds, and then when she loses, the first thing that comes out of her mind, no context, no nothing. It's just, yeah, I was sexually abused by my parents. Like, what? Like, and then one episode they introduce this character. They'll like try to build him up, but like there's not enough build up at all. And in the very next episode, oh, he's dead. Sucks to suck. Or like, oh, his eyes got chopped off. I mean, he can't see anymore. Oh, his arms got chopped off. Oops. Like. And, like, the mahjong costumes aren't even like that bad. I actually, as a mahjong enjoyer, I actually don't mind the mahjong in this. It's just like it is so edgy, and it's not cocky, bro. Like, you ain't him. You ain't him. Sorry, but like from a comedy perspective, like I know this is not supposed to be a funny show, but like, yo, I'll put that in B just because of how funny the show is. Like, this show has got me like bursting out laughing just because of how random some of these scenes are. If I was gonna put this in like actual plot or anything, it'd be going straight to D, by the way. But I'll put that in B. Shangri-La Frontier. I think I got like 2 episodes into the second half, and like I'm sorry, bro. Like it's the same thing as season 1. Like you think I like the show a lot from my taste, I like gaming, I like RPG isekai crap, VR MMO, this is like as generic as it's getting, but like it has really good action, but unfortunately like that's all it has. Like its story has absolutely nothing for me, and like it's not even like the other trashy shows where like at least there's like I don't know some characters I like, especially like the waifus or something. Like this show has nothing. I don't like any of the characters. Like all it has is fight scenes, which like I don't care about fight scenes. Either give me good stories or give me good characters. Then I don't like any of them. Like I'm sorry. But I mean, it's not a bad show. It looks really good. The story is not the worst thing in the world. It's just not something I'd like. It's like the equivalent to a Jujutsu Kaisen story. Like it's there. It's definitely nothing fancy, but it's there. And most of the show is just action, which I'm not the biggest fan of. This show, I actually only watched like 2 episodes. I have this on hold because this show actually has a pretty interesting plot synopsis with Dr. Emiko. I think that's the name of the show, right? She's a detective. She's moe, cute anime girl detective, but she's also a genius doctor, I guess. I might end up binging this. We'll see. Especially if there's like a dub, so I could put it on in the background while I do something on Skyblock, most likely. But like from what I've seen of it, it's pretty good. It's pretty interesting. I just never caught up to it, and yeah, I'm just kind of letting it linger. I'll put that again in B. This is the worst show I've ever seen in my life. Like this is straight up like this is almost as bad a conception. Okay, like this is like top 3. Okay, this is top 3 worst shows I've ever seen, and I've seen over 1,000, like 200 or something. And this is by far one of the worst shows I have ever seen. The plot makes absolutely no sense. Freaking the fruit master. Oh, he can eat fruits without after effect. Oh, but what a coincidence that the skill fruits that's used gives you powers and he just coincidentally gets the most OP skill from the first time he accidentally eats it, the sword god skill or whatever. And then for some reason he's like, oh, I have this amazing power. I could abuse it so hard, but ooh, what about the side effects? He eats like 20 of them, no side effects, until he's in battle. He doesn't eat any of them, right? Because he's worried about side effects, even though by definition, of the skill, he's not gonna get side effects, and he literally has someone who can tell him the exact details of a skill, and he shouldn't be having side effects. And you know what? During battle, he doesn't have side effects for like 20 fruits until magically after 20, nah man, that's a limit. That's a limit right there. Yep. Then you'll start feeling a little sick. That's his extent. He'll feel a little sick if he eats too many skill fruits. Oh great. So why don't you just like so you think after the scene, right? You're like, oh, okay, so I can only eat 20 at a time, but I'm safe after 20. So surely I'll just eat like, I don't know, 10 a day, become overpowered that way. That'd be actually pretty fun because then you'd actually have some, like then it'll be something close to like Cautious Heroes where he'll like hard abuse like anything just to get a little advantage against like the unfair world or something, right? Like that's the only thing I can think of that would make this even remotely interesting. But nope, they don't even do that. He just doesn't eat fruits until he needs to, and then he's like 20 of them, and he becomes OP or whatever. And the plot is generic as hell. The opening's really good though. That is one thing I will give the show. I really like the opening. That's it. All the characters are absolutely horrendous. Amagami Sisters. Damn, bro. This show has oh my god. This show's story is insane. Like I never thought this is like Quince level, like you'd think this is just like generic harem crap in a shrine, which has already happened, by the way. Tempuru exists, but like Tempuru does not really have a storyline that's even remotely interesting. I'm gonna be honest, but the Origami System. I mean, the first half. I mean, there's a couple episodes in the first half where it was really good, and then the second half is just oh my god, some of the deeper dives into some of the into each of the sisters. Not gonna lie, like at the start, I really didn't like Done-san and Tsundere, and honestly, I'm not even the biggest fan of the cheeky little sister type either. In fact, I didn't like any of the girls when I first started watching this, but like they really really grew on me because each of them definitely grows a lot as a character. Same with our protagonist, and even some other characters that isn't in this thumbnail that I won't say. But and the lore of the world is also pretty interesting with how the gods kind of play tricks on them, and it becomes a lot more supernatural in the second half for sure. But don't overlook it. The show is honestly fantastic. Like I love the show. uh the friggin the bureaucrat one where he serves the demon army. I dropped the show too after a few episodes. Like I do like characters in especially in the isekai where it's like where their skill is just being smart and they don't actually have any talent. But I don't think the show does any. It doesn't do that thing very well. I am not the biggest fan of the main character. Like, if you're gonna have a plot like this, right? Like, say the Genius Prince one and the what was the other one? I don't remember. There was like there's two I can think of that are like basically the same thing where the guy gets transported. He has absolutely no skills, but he's very smart. Like I like the protagonist of those way better. Like this guy's a coward, Like like I mean, he's not a coward as in like he does confront like the people he's talking to, but he's a coward in the sense of like when he's not on the job, he's a loser, like I don't like that type of personality. Like it's fine if he's like a goofball or whatever, like Gintama is right for Gintama, but like it is the big difference between like acting like a goofball and like just being a complete like unbearable to watch. But that's what he is, and also like it's whatever generic canon. Yeah, I don't. This show, I have no idea how this show has 24 episodes. Who greenlit this for 24 episodes? This is the most generic show I've ever seen. Freaking, I left my A rank party to join up with my freaking pupils or something. I don't remember the name of the show. This show is horrendous, and this is random live streaming. Like whoever wrote this, just like just wanted to be a YouTuber or something, I guess. And he's like, well, I can't be a YouTuber, so I might as well put it in my manga or what light novel, I guess. And there we go. He's just randomly live streaming, and his A rank party didn't appreciate him, and when he joined a smaller party with his freaking harem of 3 girls, then he's overpowered. Like, I've seen this done and done again. Honestly, like this is only Shield Hero probably has been the only one that I could even remotely think of that was like even decent. Like first season of Shield Hero, unironically, was pretty good. Like and every anime that tried to follow that, where like they underestimate a guy so that he leaves the main party or whatever, has been terrible. Like this is my least favorite isekai subgenre, other than like I guess reverse harem and villainous. I'm not the biggest fan of those, but come on, bro. This show is terrible. It's so generic. It is so generic. And each of the girls have no personalities other than like one thing. They have one thing going for them each, and that's it. And I don't even like any of. I don't like any of the characters. They're all terrible. I got married to the girl I hate, to the girl in class I hate the most. Like this show has really shown me that God, I hate Tsuneris. Like I never liked Tsuneris, and she's obnoxious. Like she's actually like she makes the show unwatchable straight up. The main girl, like, okay, I'm fine if you're a Tsuneri, if it's like just a little soon, like I'm fine if it's a little soon, but she's full blown, like all in. She's like the classic Tsuneris, like from Anisekoi and stuff, but she's somehow even worse. Like she's the reason why I hate Toradora, she's the reason why I hate Taiga from Toradora. Like, and she's even worse somehow too. Like she's physically abusive. She makes literally no sense, and like, okay, sure. You're not able to speak your mind, whatever. Okay, I get that sometimes. You might not be able to speak your mind, so you have to hide it behind a facade. But there's a limit, okay? There's a limit to how far you go with this, and she takes it like 20 steps too far. Like the only reason I continued and kept watching and finished the show was just because I like the sister. Okay, she say hard carried the show like. She's best girl by far. Like she's the only reason I'm watching it, and I am so disappointed that we didn't even get to her arc. We got we got teased a little bit towards the end, like one episode of her arc, and that's it. And we'll have to wait for season 2, or I have to read the manga to see her arc. And God forbid, I do not want to sit through any of this. The other girls are terrible too. Okay, I kind of liked her sister. She was cute, I guess. She's a little cheeky. She has the stupid, like, I don't. And the Gyaru girl, I hate the Gyaru girl so much. Like, she's almost as bad as the main Tsuneri. But you know what? At least at least she's confident with herself. At least she goes through with like she goes through with her confession. The sorry for spoilers if you care about this garbage ass show. Like I mean, it's not really much of a spoiler because she says it pretty fast, but man, what a show. I'm actually 2 episodes behind on this. I haven't finished watching this. I do like the plot a lot. I read the manga a long time ago, and I do enjoyed it. I like the main girl. I just really don't like the dude. Like, the dude is so generic, bro. Like, come on, receptionist girl. Like, you got better taste than that, man. Like, that's really the most generic ass, like, oh, I'm a hero type character. Like, he actually ruins the show for me. He's the only reason I can't, like, I don't want to sit down and watch this every week. Otherwise, like, I love Receptionist Lady. I love Rei Takahashi. I love the opening. Oh my, the opening visuals are just amazing. Oh no, was it ending? Wait, I don't remember. Well, one of them. You know what I'm talking about if you watch the show. I like her personality. I do find the plot pretty interesting of a guild receptionist. Like, and she's just fed up with all the work, and yeah, I can think of a couple manga that have the same plot, and I've always enjoyed like receptionist mangas, and this seems to be the first one that's actually gotten an adaptation. I think, or maybe I'm forgetting one, but I mean, I'll probably end up finishing it. It's just, I'll put in C, just because of the main guy. This show, I dropped it. I dropped it one episode. This show is so funny for all the wrong reasons. Like, okay, this isn't even like doing it Aura Rate 0 funny. This is like funny as in like it got like a slight chuckle off of me at the end, where it's just like, oh, the magic is the finding magic is actually just incest. Like, why is there just random incest in the show? Like, as much as I enjoy little sister type characters, like that is in my description. I may or may not like little sisters. Like, this is not like this show is not it, bro. Like, I'm sorry, this show is not it. It makes no sense. Like, what do you mean the magic was like some carp thing that was fine? So is it magic? Is it not like? It's not that. It's not even that bad of a show. Like, I can't. I think I could probably end up binging this like eventually. But like, as of right now, like, I'm like 2 episodes in. Like, I haven't caught up, and I don't think I will. This show actually did finish. It's really generic, but like for some reason this has a dub that airs at the same time, so I end up watching this while I'm like doing something on the side. Well, which is a really good way to get people, or at least get me to watch a garbage ass show. Just have a dub, so I could put on the sign. I'm gonna pay attention to it. But I don't know. It's generic. It has a slavery system, but like it's literally just like it's paid labor. So like, why do you even have slavery? Literally, just call it pay. Just call it like, oh, you hire these girls to like help you make stuff, to help you fight stuff. Like, why don't you just make it like a mercenary thing? Why does it have to be a slave? Like, I don't get it. Like, whatever. And the plot for the show, like, it literally just got to it. Like, they tried to binge like the entire build up in one episode at the end, and it wasn't even good. And like, it wasn't resolved either. Like, they spent 11 episodes, right? Where because he got sent back a year before the other heroes got summoned. So you're building up him meeting the heroes for like the entire season, and on the last episodes when you finally meet them, and like the plot seems really really rushed at the end. And yeah, also the stupid like Fox on Esan girl, her arc also felt really really rushed. Like, why is she just have like 10 minutes of one episode while the other characters got like at least two? But even a horse got like 20 minutes between episodes or something. Like, come on, bro. That I mean, I don't like the Fox though, but like, come on, that is so much skip stuff. I mean, ReZero season, ReZero part two. I mean, this is peak ReZero. Freaking Leonhardt, was that his name? Reinhardt, right? Reinhardt, his story with his parents. Oh my God, I'm not grandparents. Sorry. I forgot her name. Teresia, right? Oh my God, that backstory hits so hard, and I love the Subaru fight with what was it? Was it Greed? Or was he Greed? The white one, the white hair one. That fight was amazing, and oh my God, that ending, bro. I'm not gonna spoil it, but that ending, man. Oh, I'm so hyped for next season. That's gonna come out in like friggin' a couple of years time. Oh my God, that ending was so good, especially with the upbeat music. And oh my, that actually just came out of nowhere. Like, oh, yeah, you gotta watch it, bro. You gotta watch it. Solo leveling. I mean, like, it's, I'm sorry. Like, solo leveling tries. It tries to have a plot that isn't action, and it really doesn't do it well. Like, I see people all over YouTube saying like, "Oh my God, like the mother scene, like this is such a good sentimental scene." I'm like, bro, there's like the buildup was terrible. Like, yeah, sure, I guess like his whole reason of being 100 was because, oh, he wants to save his mom, but that part is just never mentioned until he's literally getting the parts for it. Like that's the only time it's ever affected him. Like the buildup is terrible for it. Like I know it was a mention, but like okay, that's one gripe with it. My second gripe was like that thing was like 5 minutes, bro. It was 5 minutes, and then the episode ends, and then it's just like them doing the stupid exam thing, but not exam thing. Sorry, the stupid like random fight thing before the bug island, and he's literally just freaking aura farming and on like some random building top, and he's like. I don't think this is barely mentioned, by the way, why he didn't go in the first place, which is like, which I'm pretty sure is because he wants to be a human or whatever, and he just got his mom back, so he wants to spend some time with her or something. Which like you barely see that. Like in fact, you don't see that at all. The next moment you see him, he's farming on like some cliff or something at the end of an episode, right? And oh, so someone died. Oh, it's time. It's time. It's time to lock in, teleport, and save everyone. Get that aura up there, bro. Get that aura farmed. Like they do not even like. That is a horrible attempt of having anything interesting of a plot. Like I'm sorry, this show is way too much of like Sun Jin Woo aura farming. Like I don't want to be that Gen Z guy. You know, like. But this is literally the show. This entire show is him trying to be cool. Like that is the show. Like it's not even like Sid from Eminence, right? Where like that's a gag, that's a meme. Like they are unironically trying to make it look cool by doing that. And like 10-year-olds freaking love it, you know. 10-year-olds love it because they're like, oh my god, Sun Jin Woo, he's so hot. Like he comes in at the perfect time, right after someone died, and he saves the day, you know. like I've been seeing skits on YouTube about like him literally just letting people die, and like I could not agree more. Why is this guy just letting him die? Like stop hiding your power, especially when you're literally okay. First of all, when he starts off, you're literally revealing your power in a week. What difference does it make that you reveal it like 5 minutes sooner to save some lives, or especially in this moment where he's literally revealed already? Like, what are you stalling for? Why are you not just going in the first place? And don't give me that sorry ass excuse of, oh, you know, I wanted to spend time with my parents. When that clearly just like that clearly was not a factor that at least that's been shown in the anime or the manhwa, because I have read the manhwa, obviously. Anyways, the Red Ranger goes to another world. Yeah, this show is yeah. Honestly, this show was a lot funnier than I expected. Like this show has when the one scene that actually made me laugh really hard out loud was when he's doing like the guild card thing, and he just has this commercial with like his Sentai Red thing happening when he was in his previous world, right? Like honestly I laughed pretty hard at that. But like other than that, like honestly most of the show is so boring, bro. And I do enjoy I do appreciate that like these other characters actually get a lot of development, especially the blue haired dude. He's unironically a pretty good character throughout the show. Like he starts off as like this asshole, and he, you know, I always have a soft spot for like an asshole dude to the main character that like slowly grows as a character and eventually becomes like a reliable ally that you could trust. You know, but I know that's like kind of the whole theme of like, oh, the Power Rangers, you know, like, oh, the power of friendship, whatever. But like unironically, the show does that decently well, and it does have its comedic moments, but like, oh my god, bro, the story's so bad. Like, I'm sorry, the story's terrible, and especially that last episode. Like, I want to know, at least give me one more episode to show his like relationship with the old um the sixth Sentai girl, you know, like his backstory. Like, give me more of that. Like, I want to know his backstory, but his backstory is unironically more interesting than the actual plot that's going on. Oh, welcome to Japan myself. I really like the manga. Honestly, I like the anime a lot too. This anime doesn't like the manga did not feel generic at all. The manga felt really refreshing. I really enjoyed the whole reverse isekai aspect, and I didn't really notice as much of the other world stuff, but like I feel like the anime adaptation I don't know. I feel it feels like it focuses a little more than the manga, at least on like the other world part of it. And I'm not the biggest fan. Like, bro, when he's in the sleep world, dream world, right? That is the most boring part of this show. Any part of this show that isn't in that world, it's like eight out. This show would be like a solid 8 or 9 out of 10. You know, like like S A or S. You know, if they just only had like a reverse isekai, like if this was what was it uh 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 a salad bowl eccentrics, right? Like that shows just a pure reverse isekai where the girl from the other world stays in this world instead of going back and forth, you know. Like the going back and forth part is just like I like the concept in some shows, like what was it? I want to say 80 million gold. I actually really enjoyed the plot of that and how she uses her abilities in that. But like they don't really use that ability very well, if at all. Honestly, they literally the only use they have of it is just bringing food to another world to eat. Like that's it. Like that is such a missed opportunity of like the back and forth world stuff. And if you're not going to use it well, just don't include it at all. You know. I don't know. The manga, I didn't really have an issue with it in the manga, but the anime, I don't know. 100 Girlfriends are really, 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 really. I mean, this is an S tier, bro. Like this show can make the most like random ass like skit about like the tsundere lost their tsundereness for like an entire episode and end off with like the most sentimental moment ever. Like I don't know how the show does it. Like you just like not care at all about a plot or about a girl, right? Like you'll introduce this girl that like I'm just like I don't care. Like oh your whole thing is you think you're very beautiful. I don't care. And then by the end of it, you're like, damn, bro, damn. You know what? I care. I care, man. I care. Like their storytelling is beyond this world. And bro, my favorite part of this was somehow out of any this is they make a lot of references in the show, but one reference I was not expecting it was them making a reference to the Akagi manga, like during like a world apocalypse like scenario where I don't know, thinking the mom drank hair growing potion or something, and it took over the entire world, right? They have these ice scientists who's like, man, why is like why is I don't remember the exact situation, but like yeah, this is the reason why why a single match of mahjong took 20 years to finish. Despite being like I don't know, probably like an hour or two in game time. Like bro, that is an insane reference, and you know what? That's mad respect right there. As a Nakagi enjoyer, as a Nakagi manga enjoyer too. 200 chapters and one match, bro. That's what we're talking about. Apothecary Diaries. I think this is the first part. Yeah, I mean it's Apothecary Diaries. I still hate Jinji though. Like, they're trying to develop Jinji, and it's making me hate him more. Like, it's actually making me hate him more that he's supposed to be the love interest of Mama. Because, bro, Mama deserves better. I love Mama. She deserves something way better than freaking Jinji. It was a joke in a show that she should just be a concubine for the king. But honestly, I prefer that than Jinji, bro. I hate Jinji. But this guy's a rapist, bro. Like straight up, like especially in the scene where they're under the waterfall. I'll be vague about this, but like that waterfall scene, man. Like I hate Jinji for that. I hate this guy. This guy's the only reason why this show isn't like a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Not, it's really a shame. Anyways, this I don't even remember what the name of it. Oh right, it's like my appraisal skill was like undervalued or something. So like I got kicked out part. I don't remember the name of it. The show was terrible. First of all, like in what isekai world do they think an appraisal skill is useless? Like, oh, and then the power he gets, right? Like, okay, if a show's gonna be like this, right? At least make it like interesting how he uses his powers, right? Where like this ability that's like seemingly useless can actually be really used. Like Shield Hero does an okay job of it. Like where he'll, especially at the start, where he's like, oh, I'll use the shield to get the monsters to get stuck on it, and then I'll have someone else kill it. But I think that's a really fun way to explore a bad skill that somehow he finds a use for. Like it's like the same reason why I enjoy like very like niche like plays. Like, oh, you're only using. And no one's gonna get this example, but like it's like I don't know, casters only on Arc Knights, where you can have a squad of any character buyer, but you use a specific type. I find those things really interesting, and like Shield Hero does an okay job of it. This show does just like his abilities has basically nothing to do with his appraisal skill. Like, okay, at least I don't like that appraisal anime from a few seasons ago with Noble, and he only has appraisal and he like finds skill in people. But like I'm not the biggest fan of that show, but at least that show like uses his powers like well. Like I appreciate a character that has like no ability. Like I said, he's terrible, but he has like just as like one thing that like maybe isn't exactly the best, but like, oh, he's able to find the people he needs using a disability, and that's why he's not even strong. He just has the people for it. But like this show does not do any of that. Okay, like none of that applies to this show. This show's terrible. I dropped it. Yeah. Unnamed Memories. This show did feel like it drags a little bit, and the plot does get really confusing. Like, I really don't know what the hell happened, especially in the second half. Like, I do like the reverse, like dynamic from season one, where the guy's like a little more pushy, and this season the Tanasha is a little more pushy, and I still love Tanasha. Why do I say it like that? Tinasha, not Tanasha. What the? I really like the main girl, and honestly, and I like their dynamic a lot. That's the only reason I kept watching this show. But like honestly, the plush is a little too confusing for me. Like I wish I knew exactly what was going on. There's just a lot of weird time traveling, and it looks like they just pulled off another time jump thingy from the end of season one. I think. Like I don't know, bro. Like the start was a little confusing, and the ending was really confusing. That that's why honestly, I mean, it's a big gripe, but that's the only real gripe with the show. Uh, something. Well, um, what the fuck was the name of the show? Like Miss Chloe, you all won't leave me alone. I think was that the name of the show? I don't remember. The show was terrible. They somehow made what was Teruhashi, right? Teruhashi from Psyche K like into her own show, and like I actually like Teruhashi. Like she's supposed to be like a really hateable character because of like she's not a good person inside, and she's not a good person either. Okay, like they really try to copy paste the character, and she just does an absolute horrible job at making it interesting. It's like I like Teruhashi as a character in Psyche K because Teruhashi is like it's a comedy show. Like, I know this is also like comedy show, I guess, but like Teruhashi's like terrible ass personality on the inside versus the outside, right? Like that's supposed to be like the that actually found funny as compared to this show where it was not funny at all, and it was just like it was cringe and like 90% of the time when I see them interact and whatever she does too, like when she tries to act cheeky and then like she gets embarrassed like oh no way for like the 15th time. And also this is like the most like unrealistic show I've ever seen. Why the hell are you interested in so just because they're not interested in you? Like like for Teruhashi I was fine with it because it makes sense. Like the main guy doesn't make any sense either. Why he doesn't care? Like why Psyche doesn't care about Teruhashi makes absolutely sense because Psyche can't see her. Psyche only sees her bones, so obviously he's not gonna exactly be very attracted to her. Well, the main character of this is like, oh, I am attracted to her, but I have to be a priest, so I can't like act. I can't act like I remotely care about her, which makes absolutely no sense. And I know it's mentioned in the show, but like it it makes no sense. The show makes no sense. The show's terrible. This show, I dropped it after I saw the freaking gender bending ninja yandere, who's like also a masochist. Like that's too much tropes in one. This show's really cringe. The main girl's really cringe too. Um and then like the plot is just it's a mess, bro. Like they're really trying to like put this into a more romance genre because like they'll introduce a character who's like, oh, a kunoichi will be kicked out or something if you fall in love with your master or something, and like this girl who's like a friend of the main girls has that exact same scenario, and they debate about the love between them or something. It's like you're really forcing it with that one. Like I'd rather it be a subtle like this is somehow worse than Umaru-chan. And as much as people don't like Umaru-chan, I was fine with Umaru-chan because at least she was cute. At least she appreciated her brother. I do like that she appreciated her brother and whatever and in her school whatever. I do enjoy the other side of her. Meanwhile, this character, like I don't appreciate any side of her. Also, her outfit looks stupid. Can you keep a secret? I really like the show. This show is everything I asked for from basically what was it? The cool guy and his coworker or something. I don't remember. Um, the office one, right? I do enjoy office romance, and I really do wish anime made more. And this does a really good job. And you know what? It is very adult. Like by like the first episode, I'm pretty sure they already done the deed, And I don't know. The conversations felt really grown up, and the characters all feel real in a way, as compared to other romance anime where like it's just really stupid. Some of the characters in other romance animes, and this show does a really good job at, especially portraying like struggles of adulthood and like fitting it in and progressing in life. I guess moving on to the next stage. Like they'll lean on each other, they'll support each other, and honestly, like you can't ask for more in a romance anime. Um, Doctor Stone. This season of Doctor Stone it wasn't as good as the as the last season, but it was still really good. It's still a really good show. It's also really interesting with the genius versus genius. But like, I don't like Chrome as a character, and I know this is supposed to be like the season where like Chrome kind of shines. He does his things like he's like the Deku of Senku's All Might. He's like, oh, you're the next one. I gosh, okay, I won't spoil what happens, but like he grows as a character a lot, and I don't really like him as a character, so I think that's the main reason I don't like this season. But otherwise, like the villains are really interesting. Like they're definitely the most interesting villains we've had so far, I believe. But if you're watching this part of Doctor Stone, I know you already like Doctor Stone. There's no need for me to say it. Sakamoto Days. I'll put it in an A for now, just for this season. If for the next season, this show is going down because I read the manga after the first few episodes, and I really enjoyed the first few episodes a lot. I do enjoy the slice of life part of like this. This is like Spy Family, but like Spy Family halfway through just became an action shonen, and I don't like action shonens. We've been through this time and time again. I'm not the biggest fan of action shonens, and I know the second half of this show. The second half of this show is already like very battle shonen-y, and I know afterwards it's just all battle shonen from there, and there's like basically no slice of life moments, which is really sad because I like the slice of life moments a million times more. But just for this season, I'll put it in A. Next one though is not staying there. From bureaucrat to villainous. Hmm. Where do I put this show? I guess I'll put it in a B because it does kind of drag a bit in the middle, and I do wish they did more with the with his daughters from the other world. Like they were barely involved when honestly they're all really interesting characters. I love the main character. The main character hard carries the show, but like oh my god, the other characters are literal NPCs. The princess especially, they are NPCs. They have one personality trait and that's it. That's the entire thing. The main girl is also like the main girl. The main girl of the game, not the main character, is also like pretty annoying. The but like the main character really really like sells the show a lot because he's very funny. I laughed a lot at her stuff, and um, I do enjoy the play arc where he's like, oh, I don't want to spoil too much, but you can see him definitely grow himself as a character, and it makes a lot more sense in this show that like, oh, he's really bad at being the villainous, right? And he does good for people, unlike the other villainous shows that I've watched, where it's like, oh, he's doing. He's trying to be a villain, but oh, he somehow becomes, or not he, she somehow becomes like uh, a saint or something, and she does everything right and saves the world or whatever, even though she's the villainess and she's trying to be the villainess. Like that makes no sense because you enjoy a villainous show. You should know exactly what a villain is. How the hell do you manage to always end up like accidentally doing good? Like I do really want a villainous show where there's straight up a villain. Like I don't mind that at all. But like I still have yet to see that. So I do hope we get one eventually. But yeah. We got around 30 freaking I don't know Amazon Prime in another world. I don't know what the name was of the show was. It was Ada something or another. This show is budget camping in another world with my unique skill, which I really enjoyed. This show just wasn't slice of life enough. This show bended way too much on like this harem genre, even though I know he only ends up with one of them, but like this show leaves way too much on the girls that just aren't interesting. Except the daughter, I like the daughter, but she's also kind of she's really weird later on. She's really weird, and I don't know how I feel about her. But yeah, like I wish he'd lean in more on like either the slice of life part or his skill of like buying stuff, right? Like it feels really insincere how they go about using his skill where he just uses it as like a teleport thing where he'll just buy something when he needs it, and he does not act like a salesman at all, which I do enjoy. Salesman again, bringing up I saved 80 million gold in another world, that one. She uses her skill to become become a great like store owner, I suppose, if you call it, like buy and sell items. He just does not really do that. Like he did that for like one episode, kinda, and then he just stopped doing that for the rest of the show, and it just kind of becomes a generic isekai at that point. And it's a real shame because the show did have a lot of potential because I really enjoyed unique skill camping campfire whatever campfire cooking with my unique skill. I do really enjoy that, but it's a shame. Oh, that should be there. Face Range Fake. I believe this is the 40-minute thing that I watched for it. Yeah, I mean, it looks fantastic, and I know this is a series that's airing, that's going to air, or maybe this is the series. I don't know actually, but but I know there's probably gonna be a 12-episode series. Was there? I might be remembering wrong, but I really hope there is. If there is, yeah, this show's amazing. Oh my god, like oh Enkidu Gilgamesh. Oh, I can't wait for Herc. Oh my god. Oh my god. This show is awesome. I read the manga for it too. I don't want to spoil too much because it's Fate. lot of heavy spoilers. Medalist. I binged this on a whim because I kind of ran out of shows that I wanted to watch while I was fishing. So, and this show had a dub that was simultaneous airings, and I watched it at like episode 12, I think was the latest one. I binged it all. Oh my god. It's been a while. It's really been a while since a sports anime has got me so engaged. Like, if we don't count like freaking mahjong or karate and stuff, like I don't, they're not real sports. But like figure skating, damn. I had no care for figure skating, and somehow they made each of the characters into like the storytelling in the show is fantastic. Each character is amazingly built, and like this show really makes you feel, damn, bro, children really do grow fast. Like one moment she'd be crying, and the next moment she's all grown up. She tells her mom like what her dreams are, and you know what she strives for it. And then you have like these side characters that you think you don't care about, and then like the guy, the child dude, he really grew on me in just one episode. With his backstory of like him being set up, like he knows that he had everything. He was set up with everything. He started early. He had all the money. He was trained by the best of the best, and he couldn't break through this point. And you know what, he he's able to go past that thanks to the help of the main guy. Oh my god, bro, the main character! Holy crap! That figure skating scene, his backstory is absolutely like it made me cry really bad. And then the dark skinned girl, her story in one episode again, fan freaking tastic. That she has to go through the pain of like this is not a pain you'd ever relate to in a real life situation, unless obviously you're a figure skater, where it's like you're growing up too fast, like you're too tall to fit in to figure skate properly, and you're out of place compared to all the other girls. Like you feel you look as if you're like at least a couple years older, and man, and having constant like bone issues in your body because of how fast you're growing and your metabolism as a child, and you being constantly sick and unable to fulfill your dreams despite being really good at figure skating. You can't practice what you want. You can't do what you love because of like this issue that you have basically no control over. And seeing her like want to skip meals just because she doesn't want to grow, man. Oh my god, that hits so hard. Like, man, every character in this show is fan freaking tastic. This show does a great job with the characters. Oh, the cat girl. I know she's not actually a cat girl, but like the girl with cat ears. Her really growing in just one to two episodes, man. Each character grows up so fast. Each children grows up so fast. Like, I've never seen a show that has this much character development just within one or two episodes, and does it so well too. Like most character developments in one episode, it just feels rushed and it doesn't feel right. This show does it so well, and I really can't wait for the next couple of seasons. I might even pick up the manga, honestly. I have a singular gripe with this show. Well, actually, I guess two, but like one of them, like I'm fine with. The CGI isn't the the CGI is an issue. It doesn't look that bad, but like you notice it. You notice the CGI when it comes to dancing, and that is definitely an issue. And my other gripe with this show is like I don't know how I feel about that really large time skip towards the end. I kind of wished I saw her grow more, like in a slower pace. Like I know you want to catch up, so she could like finally face off against the black hair girl, right? Because like obviously that's kind of what this season's been building up to. But I don't know if I'm a fan of that. But it's a choice, and honestly, it's just watch Medalist. This show's great. And lastly, Link Click. What was it? Biden arc. Wow. Link Click is Link Click. It always hits. That first episode's got me in tears. Obviously, it's a 1 hour premiere, so of course it does. Any show with a 1 hour premiere like gotta be at least pretty decent to have a 1 hour premiere. Um, I don't want to spoil too much because this show is really spoiler heavy. But yeah, just watch Link Click. I mean, this is like the third season. This is basically third season. I know it's not actually the official third season, but this is basically third season. If you watch Link Click for 2 seasons, you know what you're getting. This show's amazing. Just watch it. All right, goodbye.